Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. My next guest, real funny comic. Saw him the other day warming up the crowd. Not an easy job, man. I did, to promote my book, I did the Regis show on Fox Sports called And the Crowd Goes Wild with our friend, Trevor Price. And
Michael Costa.
Yeah. Michael Costa was there. I wasn't here when Michael was here.
Oh, really?
No, I wasn't here. It was Kilborn or somebody. But, so I look on the crowd and warming up the studio audience, which is the hardest job in comedy, is Maddog Mattern. What's up, buddy?
What up, brother? Thank you, man. It's good to be back, baby.
Yeah, good job. Now, is that like, how often do you do that? Do you work on that? And how often does that show on?
That show's every day. I usually do anywhere 2 to 3 days a week. Of late, it's been like 3 days.
But now, you do other shows we warm up the crowd?
I just do them right now, man. But I just rotate with another dude.
Is it good money?
Yeah, it's pretty good, man. It gets me out of the house during the day, which you know is very difficult as a comedian.
Right.
Beginning of the summer, I was waking up at 4.
Yeah, it's hard. You get the depression. You're like, what am I doing with myself? And should I be writing a joke?
Yeah.
Should I be doing something productive, or is this darkness and this hell adding to my comedy, or is it adding to my demise, my eventual demise? So I agree with you.
Yeah, but it feels good initially.
Yeah.
You're like, why the hell would I want to get up before 4? What's going on there?
Of course.
Sports Center doesn't get good until about 4 or 5.
I know, but then when you're 46 like I am, when it's 4 o'clock and you haven't gotten up, then you go, wow.
Yeah.
I should be up. Like something says I should have something in my life should cause me to be getting up before 4 o'clock at the age of 46.
Even if you get up, even if you get up at 10 and do nothing, you still feel like you accomplished something at 10. And most people get up at 6.
I should have a kid.
Get up at 10's nothing.
Right, I have a kid or a legitimate kid or something, or there's a lawn involved in my life somehow that has to be tended to. But no, there's a lot of. I've set up my life to where I don't have to get up until 8:45 p.m. every day.
Which, it sounds like the American dream to a lot of people. There's a lot of people say they'd want to trade that with you. And then you're like, just try it for like 5 years as a comedian, and you'll be like, give me a task. I'll take a paper route right now, even though I don't think there's no papers anymore.
I have a job where I have a business manager that pays my bills. I don't see my bills. They don't go to my house. I guess I trust him. I mean, eventually he'll probably steal everything I have. Eventually I'll wake up and go, Art, the 25 years of work on the road and everything, playing yucks in Bumville and everything, all that's gone. You're broke. And then there's a woman in your life that right now everything seems great. Before you know it, she'll be gone. You wake up alone one day, and it's 8:45 p.m. when you wake up. And I have a job where I don't have to be here. It's 3 hours a day, and I make great money for it. The kind of money where people want to punch me in the face. You're now what he does, warming up a crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you have to do?
I've been on sitcoms. You ever see a sitcom tape live?
No.
Okay, I did. Mad TV, which was a sketch show.
Yeah.
Sitcom in L.A. They have a studio audience, and they hire a comic to keep that audience entertained for the 4 hours it takes sometimes to tape a half-hour show. And that is a job, man. What do you do? At some point, you're setting yourself on fire. What are you doing?
It's one of the craziest things ever, because it's one of those things that when I moved out to New York, everyone was like, you should just do that. So in my head, I'm like, eventually I'm just going to start doing it. And you think it's easy. You think it's just making fun of people, keeping energy up.
Oh, it ain't easy.
And then you get there and you realize most of these people did not think a comedian was going to talk to them. They think they're just going to show up, the show's going to happen. They think that the commercials don't really exist, that there's not actual breaks, that's just in television, that it's just going to be all the way through.
But then you become their best friend because they don't realize that, eventually they do, but they don't realize at first that you're the only thing between them and insane boredom.
Yes.
That happens a lot too.
And it's crazy, and it's weird. It's one of those things where sometimes they don't necessarily love you.
Right.
But they love the show, and it was a good day. Like, I ain't gonna lie, today, I got like 4 laughs in like 20 minutes.
Right.
It's one of those things where it's stuff works, and you feel like you're on, and they're giving you nothing. At a couple points, I'm like, you guys know you're here to have fun, right?
Exactly.
Like, you're gone from the world for an hour and a half. You're not bumping into people in Times Square.
Also, but with a sitcom, we would get some of the sketches, some of the scripts for the Norm Show, and we would go like, we really expect a group of people to laugh in unison at these jokes. And then you go, not just once, twice, 3 times.
Because you got to retake them.
You got to do retakes. And your job is to keep them, you'll laugh again. I know you will. Your energy will stay up. And the guy at the Norm Show, sometimes it take 5 hours. He would bring unicycles in.
I've seen
on a unicycle juggling by the end. It's crazy.
Yeah, because in L.A. you got to do like 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
And they make some fresh money.
I'm
They make
sure
some paper.
This guy was a primetime ABC sitcom guy who warmed up the crowd for a primetime ABC sitcom show, and he made 6 figures a year doing that.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm there. I go to rehearsal. I chill out. Michael Costa does most of the comedy on the show. He'll tell me if he needs some specific things going on.
So you'll work with him because I saw the other thing was I was the last segment and they got me there.
And you crushed, brother. You were great, baby.
Oh,
it was so
thank
great,
you, but
man.
they got me there 2 hours before the show.
Yeah.
So I was in my dressing room. I watched the whole show. I saw the whole thing and the whole operation.
Yeah.
So Michael is the comic on there.
Yeah,
it's
funny dude,
Regis
man.
with like 6 people.
It's good.
Yeah.
I like the show,
enjoy it.
man.
I tell you what I liked about it.
Tell me.
Trevor Price is great.
Dude's
He's
awesome.
great on TV. I thought Michael did a good job. I don't really know the other people. They were fine. A couple of
They're
hot
good.
chicks. But I'll tell you what. Regis Philbin, even at the age of 84, whatever he is still fun to watch on TV.
He still brings it, huh?
He's great. He's just you just love Regis. You like that guy, and he was so warm and nice to me. But he's just like this ball of energy, and he's great at what he does. He's great on TV, Regis Philbin.
Oh yeah, man.
Still, you like him.
Or you got it, or you got.
Yeah,
or you don't.
he's
That's
got
the
it.
old line, man.
Right.
He's got it.
Yeah, he does.
He could be like 110. He'll still outperform 20-year-olds.
Pretty much.
Oh, he's good, man.
Yeah, he just like I told you, like he said to me during the commercial, Artie, I read your book. He's one of those guys. He lulls you to sleep, like he's real calm. He goes, Artie, I read your book. Fantastic. It's a movie. Like Dick Vitale out of nowhere. Read your book. Fantastic stuff. It's a motion picture.
That's that old dynamics thing, though, right?
I know exactly.
Like Nirvana, Led Zeppelin, right?
Yeah. He lulls you in.
Blah, 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 blah. Here we are now. Entertain us, baby.
What you got to do is you got to find someone to negotiate this. Do you have an agent? And and he goes, good luck with it. I hugged him. It was like hugging an uncle, And then I see Maddog. So do you enjoy that set? It seems like a couple of hot broads working over there, too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really go and hang out with the staff that much.
Who's the one who looks like Lisa Loeb? The one on the show.
Oh, that's a Katie.
What a
that's Katie.
body on her.
I mean, I don't know how much I can say about
What?
how attracted I am to them. I don't really.
You're not allowed to say she's hot.
I don't know. I'm still like, I
is
still
that
am the new guy.
offensive? Oh, God
I don't want to
forbid.
offend no. I
Here's
just want
the
to
new
work.
world. Here's the new world. Where, you know what? She calls her agent. Someone said I'm good looking.
Well, here's the thing, Artie.
How disgusting to reduce me to something that's good looking. I want him fired.
I'm still rotating with someone, so it's very easy to say, remember those dates? They're like that scene in Kill Bill 2. Let's look at the calendar. Oh, that's your name. Your name's not there anymore. I don't want to. It's nice. Christmas is coming. I want to buy gifts for my nieces.
I just watched Kill Bill 2.
So it's a great movie.
The hardest thing ever to watch is her getting buried alive. Is that the hardest?
It's one of my biggest fears ever.
Oh, I mean, who isn't?
It's unbelievable.
I love when people say that. Who welcomes that? That is. But the way Tarantino does that, he plays on every little fear that you'd have from that. Like you realize it's going to happen. You're tied up, and you see the nails. Yeah.
Because you put. Oh, go on.
Ahead, man. Yeah, I think he's amazing, man. I want to talk about the burying alive, man. But, he's amazing because he does everything the hard way.
Right.
Like, he refuses to do CGI stuff.
Good.
And he does stuff like his special effects are the way they did him in 1950.
Exactly.
Like the blood, the guts, all that stuff.
The pride.
Yeah, I love that. He's the greatest director out there.
Well, CGI kind of. It just. I know it's not there, and that angers me. Like when they redid Star Wars, and the stories kind of sucked of these new three. But wasn't it better when it was crappy Muppets? Like that was the first thing my boys
they
left the
weren't
theater.
that
It was
crappy.
so much better.
The Muppets were not that crappy. It was amazing the technology that was available. They somehow surpassed it in 1977 for the Star Wars and for Empire Strikes Back.
You guys are basically saying something that I've been saying for 30 years. Video killed the radio star.
Without a joke, my friend. Without a question.
Killed the radio star. If we could pull that up before the end of the show, I'd like to hear that. Because it puts me in the mood for Thanksgiving. Now, did you hear about Mike Brichetti's comedy class, Maddog, as a comedian? Did you hear he's teaching a comedy class?
I heard there's something about it. I don't know where it's being taught.
Yeah.
At a club?
He admits that it's a ripoff. And his slogan is, I've been ripped off for the last 25 years. Now it's my turn.
If that was the actual slogan of a class, sign up. That's awesome. At least you're being honest.
Then the guy's funny.
Yeah. That is a funny slogan. You should definitely use that.
But
I think it was people ripped me off for 25 years.
Right.
Now it's my turn.
Yeah. Now, what about now, Maddog? You're clearly a naturally funny guy. Do you think it's possible to teach someone to be funny?
I think you can help bring it out. I think
but it has to be there to bring out.
Yes, it's once again, you got it or you don't.
How do you know if it's there?
Mike knows.
How much money are you going to charge a person? Do you know what he's charging, by the way? Okay. Second City TV.
I think this is going to be great.
Second City TV charges, we figured it out. We did the math, $7 an hour.
$7.30.
UCB charges $5 an hour.
Chump change.
Okay. What do you think Mike Boschetti charges?
20?
$100 an hour.
100, Mike? You're trying to retire next week?
Yeah.
You got to go for the gold, baby.
Which makes sense because it's the funniest thing I've ever heard is $100. That is crazy.
People will pay. I mean,
how do you know they'll pay? You're not a pack of cigarettes. People will pay $15 for a pack of cigarettes.
But Barnum and Bailey just suck a bone every minute.
Yeah, but Mike, Barnum and Bailey offers a bearded woman. Yeah, I'm getting ripped off, but there's a bearded broad.
But Peter paid money for a pet rock or a mood ring, so
Peter paid money for a pet rock or what?
People paid money for a pet rock years ago, so everything's sellable.
But Mike, the pet rock is more than what you're offering. At the end of the day, you got a rock. You're offering nothingness.
And the rock wasn't $100.
Yeah, that's the other thing. $100. Here's nothing.
No, I mean, if they want, no, there's something. They'll come with something. They'll learn a lesson.
What's the lesson? Never to pay $100. I just don't get. And when we put them in scenarios, like Maddog, can you think of a scenario you'd walk in as a comedy student? What would you say to Mike?
Is this going to work?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would be like.
Just say, like, right. Yeah, well, we'll say he wants to know what you do for a living. But you're not a comedian. Just say, what'd you do before you were a comic?
I was a waiter.
Okay. He's a waiter, Mike.
Okay, now what kind of restaurant did you work in?
It was a themed restaurant, corporate, Times Square.
All right, not bad.
Okay, that's something to work with because there's so many stories that happened over there.
Now, you clearly don't want to say the name of the place, but was the name of the place also the name of an original SNL member?
No.
Wasn't Chevy Chase? All right, so a theme restaurant, like a TGI Friday type place, he was a waiter there.
Okay, that's party.
Now, what do you know about those places, Mike? See, if I was a teacher, I'd go, what do we know? You're expected to be overly nice and excited at that.
Well, you wanted the one-eyed pirates.
I was not a one-eyed pirate, Mike. No,
I don't. Class is not 20 questions. You're not trying to guess what he did. You're trying to make it funny. You're trying
That's
to guess
what I'm saying.
He's on the air. He can't say it. Mike, pretend that. And pick any one of them in your head. Ruby Tuesday, whatever it is.
Okay, so how long were you there for?
I was there for 3 years.
Whoa, that's pretty bad on the loseroonie list.
Well, thanks, Mike. I appreciate. That's why I'm at this class.
So you're saying go with the angle of self-deprecating.
Yeah.
I'm such a loser. I worked at Ruby Tuesdays for 3 years in Times Square.
Started with that and but Jamie has a wealth of knowledge about stuff.
Again,
see, he's already researching me before I take the class. Artie. He's that good of a teacher. You should charge $105 an hour.
In this scenario, it's not Jamie. It's somebody else.
All right. Okay, so how far did you get education-wise?
I have a college degree.
From where?
UNLV.
Where's that?
Las Vegas.
Okay.
University of Nevada, Las Vegas. I should have said that out loud. My bad.
Where's that?
It's in Nevada, which is in the western United States.
Okay, so you know how
Mike, at what point?
Which is in North America.
Yeah, but so you know how to deal back around.
Mike, at what point would somebody stop and punch you in the face and take their money back?
No, but so you know how to deal
when
back
you
around.
go, where's UNLV? That's when I go, I want my money back.
Don't be laughing.
No, the angle I would go is say, like, those places make you sing happy birthday to people you don't want to sing happy birthday to. Do these people really... Actually, this is a bit I do. I thought of the bit. You can't then give them a bit. They have to think of the bit.
No, but all right, what else? What about... how many family background, what are you?
What are you?
I'm Italian, German for sure. My real dad, I don't really know. I know it's shocking.
It's almost my exact thing, Italian, German.
Italian, German.
Go ahead. So now what?
My real dad's either Mexican or Jewish. We've narrowed it down to one of the two. So you take your choice there, Mikey.
So you guys both had a shot at World War II. We blew it.
Mexican. I mean, now you're back to Italian.
Wow, that's the craziest thing I've ever heard. You're going to get letters.
You're going to ask people their nationality.
If Kimmel's getting letters, you're getting letters now, Artie.
You're getting their nationality to make a hacky joke about it? Again, see, this is my point. It doesn't work.
I'm taking the class. You've convinced me. I think I will become a better comic if I take this class because I'll just reference taking the class. I'll just do material on that. I'll bring you on stage.
Did you ever sit through a comedy class, Mike?
Yes. I took 2 of them 4 years ago.
Whose?
Can I mimic their name?
Why wouldn't you say their name? Say their name.
Schmame Schmandrinos.
Stop it. I'm doing that joke forever. You took Jimmy Mandrinos' class?
But you
afraid he's going to sue you?
No, and
that's not saying a lot for you because if you're not funny, he sues you.
No, but there's another teacher.
I don't want this guy to sue me. I turned out horribly.
No, but I took a class in the comic strip, but I had some great people in my class.
Who?
Lisa Lampanelli was in my class.
Okay, she went on to make it. Who else?
Me. There's a comic named Roberto Vanderpool.
Oh, Roberto's very funny.
I don't know.
A lot of movies and stuff. Yeah, he's good.
He was in Cookout.
Proving I don't know.
There you go.
Never heard of it.
But he says, no, but our teacher's name was Rob.
Put it this way, were you the worst student?
No.
Are you the only one who didn't make it?
No, our teacher's name was Rob Weinstein.
What does that mean?
No, I mean, that's who you're asking who he was.
No. Who else was in the class?
Okay, it was me, Lisa, Leanne Lord.
Who's that?
That was Jim Mandrinos' wife one time. She's a great comic.
I don't think that's helping the argument, Mikey.
Okay, who else, Mike?
Dean Abidala.
Who?
Dean Abidala?
Yeah.
Dean's very funny.
Dean, I know Dean.
Dean's very funny.
Dean is funny. Go ahead.
Mike Grief.
I don't know who that is.
I'm trying to think who else. Everybody else didn't go.
Is Mike's last name based on what his family has a lot of right now?
No. A lot of people just didn't stay in comedy, though. A lot of them left. You got to have a thick skin. They couldn't take it.
When did you leave?
I never left.
Oh. We have evidence to the contrary. Now, are you the only one who didn't make it?
No, everybody did a lot better than most people did. Believe me in this.
No, but Lisa, of course, is a big name in comedy, and I know Dean. And you said the other kid who I didn't mention, it was funny, but that's a point. How many people in the class total?
Probably about 12 to 14.
So are any of them names besides Lisa?
Yeah, but a lot of people stopped. They can't take it in this. It's not easy.
So it didn't work for them.
Maybe they went on other things. Yeah.
So the first thing you teach in class is don't stop.
That's it.
No, but Lisa quit immediately after a few weeks.
Yeah, and then because she found out she was funny already.
No, she said that. She said that to me. She goes, "What are you doing here?" I go, "Why?" She goes, "You're funny. We're going to be funnier than this guy someday."
Huh? Did you two have an illegitimate child?
No, she was always a great friend of mine. I love her.
Love to see what that kid would look like.
Was there a spark there, Mike?
No, she was not at that time. Not at all.
Not at that time.
At that time. So later on.
But there was a chance.
No. Lisa's been a great friend of me. I know her since '92.
David Spade said he was on the road with Ellen DeGeneres, years ago when they were both starting out, and he goes, "Hey, I kept hitting on her, and she never would respond to it. And then one day I got the news." All right, Maddog, we gotta talk more about this. What are you plugging? Do you plug anything specifically?
I'm going to be at the Valley Forge Casino on Thanksgiving.
Good gig.
Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do? Everyone's done eating like 2:30.
Yeah, you might as well go laugh.
Come have some fun. Get loose with me.
Get rid of the trick the fan.
Get it out of the system.
Valley Forge Casino, Thanksgiving night.
Yes. King of Prussia, Pennsylvania.
I've been to King of Prussia.
It's going to be all right.
I've done Levy gigs at King of Prussia.
It's a great gig, God. It's fun. I was there.
I know. It's supposed to be a great place. Oh, good. So that's what we look forward to at Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and the Lust for Life podcast. It's my podcast where I interview like real people and crazy people, psychics.
Lust for Life, it's very good. Yeah, Lust for Life podcast.
It's going good. It's awesome. So please check it out.
Lust for Life with Maddog Mattern.
Yeah, man.
And we'll be back with more Maddog after these words.
Right on, man.
The Artie Lange Show. Weeknights on Audience. Only on DirecTV.